You ain't free. I got girls that I should've made pay for it. Or you got.
Hello, it's Cardiac Champagne here, and welcome to my channel. Stereotypes have had a bad effect on me when people held a negative, direct view of me on the grounds. Cardiac Champagne is black, is sophisticated, elegant and sophisticated in my wardrobe, identical collection presented, posh, elegant dress code. I had not prevented people from badly misjudging my moral character. Negative racial stereotypes are evident in the way how people think. Certain set direct views. Black women have that negative concept of late night partying and the nightclub scene. I had met a man who looked identical to the designer known as Karl Lagerfeld. Watched the BBC Strictly Ballroom. He insulted me directly by making direct references to dance. He knew who Josephine Baker was. Damn audacity to directly force his direct view on me. So when dance is linked to black women, so it's stereotypical. Josephine Baker was black. No dance had been a trademark. No, that is why I had used Josephine Baker. Example, Cardiac Champagne was insulted by his direct remarks. His direct view of me had been different with me. A bad, direct negative view of black women is built on ignorance. So that is what your personality determines. Out of the question for Cardiac Champagne to act or behave in that degrading. Tina Turner played the role of a black prostitute in a Hollywood movie. Even most of her stage performances have the negative theme of prostitution. That is a negative view of black women. Black women are seen in a negative light in society, not like white women that are put in a high moral. No, it's important to state that white women are not viewed in that bad, negative, degradation, not like black women. Dance. Black women have that negative connotation. Even what I had mentioned, Josephine Baker. If you think negative of black, different if you're the black supermodel, name Naomi Campbell. Not if you think negative of black. No, that happened to me in church when the white congregation badly misjudged my moral character. In fact, white women that work in the illicit sex trade. No, it's white women in the sex trade. Cardiac Champagne dresses posh and elegant, no different than the model in the elevator. No, people had badly insulted my moral dignity. No, it's the act of judging moral dignity. No, men have insulted my moral dignity. No, I wanted to explore negative, direct views of black women. No, that subject had badly affected me. Stereotypes are evident in the way how people think when they hold certain set direct views. Negative racial stereotypes had badly impacted my life. No, that is the reason why I wanted to present. Stereotypes are evident in the way how people think. When people directly imply that Cardiac Champagne would like late night entertainment, it's because black women have that negative concept. That's what I meant when I said that dance is a provident stereotype that black women have. People have offended me and insulted me directly by passing stupid, ignorant remarks, as black women have that negative concept of late night partying. It's a provident stereotype that black women have. Reason why cardiac champagne objects and has strong objection when people directly imply that. It's on the grounds of race why people hold that direct view. Black models like Sunita should not degrade themselves on screen, as black women not seen in the same light as white women. White women are put in a high moral regard in society, not like black women. Magazine, where she badly degraded herself for a magazine. Black women are viewed in a negative light. Black actresses and models like Zenita and Latoya Jackson should not exploit themselves, as black women are not seen in the same light or put in the same regard as white women. It's okay, alright for white models like Pamela Anderson to degrade themselves on screen, as white women are put in a high moral stature in society, not like black women, viewed in a different light, not like the most distinctive racial stereotype is to do with the aspects of behaviour. When dance is linked to black women, it's stereotypical. That is the reason why cardiac champagne objects and has strong objection when people directly imply that, as black women have that negative concept. White women are put in a high stature in today's society. White women are placed in a high moral regard, not like black women. Viewed differently in society, even when they exploit themselves on screen in degrading roles. White women are still put in a high moral regard, not like black women. White women work in the sex trade. That champagne is black. Why people have that direct negative view. Lots of white women like and late night entertainment. Even the white women in my own family that are married to black men enjoy dance and late night entertainment. White women don't have that bad negative concept, not like black women. Dance is a provident stereotype that black women have. Reason why cardiac champagne, a strong objection when people directly imply that, as it is on the grounds of race, as black women have that negative concept, late night partying, why people have that direct negative view. The nightclub scene, black women have that bad negative stereotype. No different than when white members of the congregation thought that cardiac champagne was like a wedding reception that had dance on the menu. Black women have that negative depiction. No different than the concept of a black prostitute is a negative depiction of black women. Dance is no different and is a negative. In church, when they had christening parties, the way how the white women used to dress when they turned up to church was no different. They stepped out of a red light district. They would like dance and late night entertainment. By the way the women dressed directly implied that they created that bad impression by the way they dressed. Those white women did dress when they turned up to church for the christening, stepped straight out of a red light district. You would think they were in a sex trade. The right to hold the direct view, entertainment, by the way they dress directly created. Black women have that negative concept of late night partying and the nightclub scene. It's a provident stereotype that black women have. It was evident in the video film footage. Reason why I do not like it when somebody directly implies that. You have a right to object to a negative racial. Elegant and sophisticated. posh, but that had not stopped or prevented people from making stupid presumptions and ignorant conclusions about me when I dress elegant like Evita Peron. Act of judging. People had misjudged cardiac champagne's attire and badly insulted my moral dignity. Not to mention that the way a woman dresses can create the impression. I mentioned direct replies. Most racial stereotypes are negative and can act as a lead barrier and block a person's judgment. Evident when people had a set direct view of me, let the stereotype block When men have gender-related stereotypes that are provident. If someone said that cardiac campaign's direct view of men was built from male stereotypes, no, you would accept that and not question it. No different than how racial stereotypes can act as a lead barrier and block a person's judgment. Even gay men that are openly homosexual would object to the gay male stereotype about the queer gay lifestyle like Freddie Mercury. Most gay men would object to the gay male stereotype and the negative stereotypes that gay men have. No different than how cardiac champagne had not liked it when white church members had insulted me by badly misjudging my moral character. No gay men lead a bad, immoral lifestyle. In the last white church, gay men that had been bad closet gays had been in the white congregation. They would object if a white church member had directly implied that they led that lifestyle. Gay men have bad conduct and lead that bad, immoral life. White women that are blonde, Pamela Anderson, have stereotype of being the dumb blonde. In that case, it's easy if you're a black female to accept stereotypes. Black models like Tracy Bingham badly degrade themselves on screen. When white women degrade themselves in movies, society's view is different, as white women are put in a high moral regard, not like black women. It's not good when black female actresses degrade themselves on screen. This black female actress starred in Baywatch is known for starring in adult movies like Pamela Anderson. White women do not have that negative concept like black women, like black women. I had a white male friend who had been badly critical of cardiac champagne's elegant, sophisticated dress. He held the bad negative view that men would think something badly illicit about cardiac champagne. That had been a damn insult when white women work as escorts. Joan Collins played a high-class hooker in her sister Jackie Collins movie. That white male friend would have been well suited for being a male stripper. Same in the movie entitled Magic Mike, about a male strip joint. Oh, my white male friend seemed to be offended by my remarks. No different than his remarks had been. One held the same negative view of cardiac champagne when his own wife had the making of a high-class hooker. White women work in the sex trade as escort. The old-age pensioner's wife had the making of a high-class hooker. But my ex-male friend, wouldn't have thought she did something illegal or illicit, such as the act of prostitution, in order to afford to dress a certain way, but was on the grounds of race. As cardiac champagne is black, and my ex-male friend held that direct negative view of being a damn insult. Stereotyping can have a bad effect on how people view directly when they hold certain set direct views on the grounds of race. There's this direct negative view that society has that black women like nightclubs and late night entertainment, and that bad stereotype, that negative concept that black women have had been evident in the white churches that had been. The definition of stereotypes in a conservative front, the fact that cardiac champagne was posh made no difference. A black person in a business suit is not exempt from stereotype. Cardiac champagne had known a white couple for 2 decades. The white couple had been in my home and met both of my parents for a posh conservative evening. We had opera and classical music, as my interest is the symphony, bottle of champagne from Marks and Spencer's food hall. But that didn't stop event the wife from holding the direct negative view that cardiac champagne were like a wedding reception that had dance on the menu. No, that had been a damn insult, as black women have that negative conception that dance is a prominent stereotype that black women have. Reason why I object and have strong objection. Black women have that negative concept of late night partying and the nightclub scene. Strong objection when people directly. Cardiac champagne goes to posh places such as the Symphony Hall, as my interest is the symphony, classical music, opera and the arts. Disco diva who was known for the herself in nightclubs. Black women have that negative concept of the nightclub scene and late night partying. Possible for cardiac champagne to do anyone things that those people had directly implied because it's out of character. The fact is, I would have to undergo a complete or utter change in personality in order to act or behave in that manner. Most people are not in the position to pass that judgment, and that direct view of me is built on ignorance. Negative racial stereotypes are directly behind that negative view. Negative stereotypes are evident by how people think when they hold a set direct view. Champagne interest is the symphony hall, opera and classical music. That's the reason why I do not like it when people directly imply on the grounds of race that you like late night partying, as it is a prominent stereotype that black women. No, the white congregation in church had offended me by direct references to the subject of dance concept as that provident stereotype that black women have. Cardiac champagne objects when people use that word in direct relation to me, as black women have that negative concept. Members had damn right insulted me by making explicit, exotic references. No, it's on the grounds of race. Why white church members used the word exotic. As a black person, if you block your mind off to stereotypes and do not identify with that subject, it doesn't prevent other people from holding the set view of you. And as a black person, no, it's an act of ignorance not to identify with that subject of stereotypes. That subject had badly affected me. That's the reason why I wanted to address it. Anybody can hold that set view, not only a white person, but anybody from any racial background can have the same bad negative outlook, especially when it's black. It's judging someone on the grounds of race.